The 2016 Telstra Western Australian Businesswomen's For Purpose and Social Enterprise Award winner is Marion Fulker.
Wow, thank you. Last night when we had the workshop with the finalists, we were encouraged to write a speech, and a number of us actually said with bravado there'd probably be no need to. But I diligently this morning wrote a speech because it will be on record and I didn't want to forget anyone that's been part of my journey along the way. So thank you importantly to Telstra and the sponsors for putting on an awards program like this where so many great women get to be recognised. Often we're working quite quietly. We have so many roles in our lives to do and we're not blowing our own trumpets, so these awards really help with that. I'm honoured to be selected as the winner of the For Purpose and Social Enterprise Award. I get to do a job that is just absolutely fantastic and fundamental to Perth's future. A big thanks to Janelle Ma, who nominated me. She's totally irrepressible and we've become partners in crime as chairs of statutory authorities for government. We have a cone of silence conversation a couple of times a year to just sort of share our grievances and prop ourselves up. So running a think tank about the future of Perth is the best job going, and as CEO I get to spearhead research that creates an irrefutable evidence base and then work with our members to propose solutions so that Perth remains a highly livable city and more globally competitive. At a personal level, what motivates me is to make a difference, and every day I get to do just that. I have done many amazing things that have made a fundamental difference to Perth in the last 10 years with the organisation, but the two things that I'm most proud of are: first is our leadership position that we took on reconciliation, and secondly, the work we did on filling the pool, the Gender Equality Project. So a big thank you to our Noongar man, who is our consultant, Richard Wally, who helped me very much on that journey. And to Michael Schock, who believed in filling the pool when almost nobody else did and stayed with me throughout the journey. Thanks, Shocky. So filling the pool resulted in a roadmap of 31 interlocking recommendations for government, businesses and their leaders, and women too. If enacted together, there would be more women participating and progressing in corporate life in Perth, more women realising their dreams and fulfilling their potential. During the project, we spoke to 100 senior women, and we said to them, what's the one piece of advice you'd give to a woman who is starting out today? I certainly wish I had those 9 recommendations in 1980 when I stormed out of school with nothing but a Year 10 certificate behind me and very little idea about what I wanted to do for the future. My career path has seen me in many roles in both Perth and on the East Coast, and like many women, my trajectory hit a speed bump when I had children. Raw talent and sheer determination saw me appointed as a CEO for the first time at 39. And I never looked back once I got an MBA to validate all that raw talent. To lead the sorts of initiatives that I do, you need a keen mind, an open heart, and Professor Matthew Tonce at UWA has constantly fed my curiosity, and along with that and the study tours I've taken to research what Perth can learn from elsewhere. It's probably down to my very unconventional upbringing, which has resulted in me being someone who embraces people from all walks of life. And one person that really shaped me was the first wonderful man in my life, my grandfather Jack, who had a saying, live and let live. There is also a saying that it's lonely at the top, and this certainly rings true for me in a very unique role. However, I know I have the support of my chairman, John Langalot AO, who has complete faith in my ability to undertake projects in the right way for the right reasons and to get the right outcomes. Which brings me to thanking those I love most, the two people in my life that get the best and worst of me, my husband Bob, who's my #1 fan, and my daughter Holly, who is a mini-me and is now on her own journey to become the 4th generation career woman in our family. So in closing, I'm going to leave you with the words of Richard Wally, who is one of the wisest people I know. He says, experience is what you get when things don't go your way, and I certainly have an arsenal of experience to draw upon. Thank you.